In other news, while we're talking about the Republican Party and the insane that they engage in, here is the fear that Charlie Kirk and many others are exhibiting, that they're demonstrating, that they have a fear that like women are going to come out and vote against Donald Trump. So are they going to try? I know one of them is your boss, but isn't it deeply unsettling how all these billionaires are influencing this election in favor of one guy and regular people believe that this guy is for them? Yes, it is genuinely terrifying. And I have talked about this extensively. Okay. Yes. Jeff Bezos is like interference in the Washington Post is unironically damaging, is incredibly damaging for journalism in general. It will cause people to not trust reporters from the Washington Post. And that in some ways it just shows that like the free and fair press, I mean, he's like very brutally honest in my opinion, even though his like answer for why he did it was like very dishonest, but it shows that like, yes, billionaires do absolutely own media outlets specifically to do their bidding, and that they will intervene in the events, in the reporting, in the editorials output when they see fit, and it's truly frustrating. And Washington Post has like lost 200,000 subscriptions as a consequence of this, and I find that also damaging too, because there's still fantastic journalists of the Washington Post. So it's really frustrating that their like regular news reporting is going to suffer as a direct consequence of this when they can't staff the same amount of people. It's so annoying. It is incredibly, incredibly damaging. Let's continue.
And she needs people to basically lie to their husbands, which they are promoting, by the way, which I find that entire advertising campaign so repulsive. It is so disastrous. It is just like
I'll show it in a minute.
It is the embodiment of the downfall of the American family. I think it's so gross. I think it's so just nauseating where this wife is wearing you'll show it, wearing the American hat. She's coming in with her sweet husband who probably works his tail off to make sure that she can go, and have a nice life and provide for the family. And then she lies to him saying, oh yeah, I'm going to vote for Trump. And then she votes for Kamala Harris as her little secret in the voting booth. Kamala Harris and her team believe that there will be millions of women that undermine their husbands. And do so in a way that it's not detectable in the...
They should play this. Like, they should just literally play this over and over again to women to be like, you have no autonomy. Oh my God. You have no autonomy. You have no control over your own decisions. Your husband has all the control in the household.
The polling.
Here's another one of these idiotic statements. Here it is.
And if I found out Emma was going into the voting booth and pulling the lever for Harris, that's the same thing as having an affair.
Yeah, this is the ad. No idea if you showed it yet. Fuck, I can't even. God damn it. I've been blocked by so many goddamn blue check markers. Holy How sad for these women.
In the one place in America where women still have a right to choose. You can vote any way you want. And no one will ever know.
Did you make the right choice?
Sure did, honey.
Remember, what happens in the booth stays in the booth. Vote Harris Wallace.
It's not a bad ad. It's totally understandable that they're making this ad. It's also ironic that the Republicans' response to this is like, come on, macho men. Make sure you don't let your stupid ass broads go out and vote for themselves. Like, okay, sick, dude. Love that. That's a really great way to run a campaign, I think. Just undermining the autonomy and the decision-making structure of half the population at a time when you are literally worried that they are going to vote against you. Good luck. Good luck on that front, Great job, guys. Anyway, look at this annoying loser.
And if I found out Emma was going into the voting booth and pulling the lever for Harris, that's the same thing as having an affair. That to me.
Oh my God! Let him finish. Go, Jesse. It's our day.
That violates
Judge.
the sanctity of our marriage.
Preach on. Yes.
What else is she keeping from me?
Exactly.
What else has she been lying about?
Why would she lie to you? Have
Jesse
you threatened her? Why would she lie to you?
Oh, they want me to tease.
Why would she do that and then vote Harris? Why would she say she was voting
He's
Trump
not the problem,
and then
Judge.
voting Harris? And I caught her, and then she said, I lied to you for the last 4 years.
So you admit you intimidate
It's
people.
over, Emma, that would be D-Day.
And this
Sick, man. Sick. That also obviously, goes along with the idiotic notion from Donald Trump the other day, where he personally said a day ago, yeah, I'm going to be the protector of women. They're telling me don't say that, don't say that, don't say that, but I'm going to say it anyway. And if women don't want me to be protectors of them, I'll be forcefully their protector, whether they like it or not. Good stuff. Why is the judge sounding like a lib all of a sudden? Because a big part of the Republican mentality is that, oh, it'll never happen to me. Okay? And when it does inevitably happen to them, they turn around and go, oops, how could this have happened to me? It's selfish, okay? So much of the Republican agenda is selfish. And no matter how much blind delusion you demonstrate to your party, no matter how much loyalty you demonstrate to your party, or how much cognitive dissonance you have surrounding some of these policies and what this impact will look like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. When it happens to you, you go, oh my God, the leopards ate my face. I didn't think the leopards would eat my face, but they did. Here I am, faceless. That's what this is. So much of this is driven by resentment, highlighted and heightened by misinformation, and truly just selfish. It's about enforcing your will upon the entire population. And it's a case of pure projection when Republicans say Democrats want to do that. They want to make your children gay. No, they don't. No, they don't. Is it possible for the Dems to get aggressive, i.e. garbage comments, without conceding to the Trump framework he has set? I'm torn on this because I want to see a unifying president, but I also think we need to prune the suppressive cancer. Yeah, you can call them weird. You can say, like, you're not weird, but Trump is. And some of his diehard loyalists in the fandom are also weird. You could say that, I think. Trump is like brain broken a decent chunk of your immediate relatives, you know? It's a cult. There's no such thing as like unifying with fascists, by the way. That's also silly. Partisanship and ideology of American voters. This is one of them, yeah. But I mean, this is a new study. The study I'm talking about is like 80-20 dynamic is one that has been true for quite some time. 80% of Americans vote along party lines without really thinking much of the policies themselves. And 20% of Americans have like an ideological reason for why they're voting for a party. At least this is how they're reported. Wait, what?
She's a total train wreck. And by the way, I looked at her this morning. She had a little news conference. It lasted for like 2 minutes. She's exhausted. You know? She's exhausted. She's a train wreck who is totally unqualified to be the president of the United States of America. There are some people who thrive under pressure, and there are some people who crack under pressure. She's a cracker.
Yo, chill, bro. That's a slur, dog. Excuse me, excuse me. This is worthy of a ban, sir. This is worthy of a ban, sir.
And the more pressure, Kamala, the more pressure Kamala has, the more you see it happen.
He's talking about this clip. Also, look at the first comment. This elector's like, I need to hurry up and end because it's turning y'all R-worded. What do you mean turning? They've been that way. Pay close attention to Kamala when she thought nobody was watching. Wow, she yawned. There's no way. There's no way, dude. That's it. I will vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God. I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. It's done. It's done. Yawn gate, dude. The biggest thing that's happening out there. What is going on with the Republicans? Is this for real? Yes. And it's only going to get worse. And I cannot explain this enough times to many of you, okay? Twitter is completely far right at this point, captured by a person with neo-Nazi affiliations, okay? That's number one. Facebook, always been a misinformation station from the jump, Okay, also completely captured. Independent sources for news is also mostly captivating to Republican audiences. It's like the top content creators on that front are the likes of Candace Owens and whatnot. I mean, look at, with 5 days left of the election, Elon has decided to tell his 200 million followers that he agrees with a neo-Nazi. This guy's a straight up neo-Nazi. This person, I am yes, you are no. That person is a straightforward neo-Nazi, like openly, okay? I know this account. Like he has said, he has done Holocaust denial. Elon Musk straight up turns around and goes, is the ADL still pushing this too? Black pride versus white pride. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What is happening? What is happening in the world right now? Like the most powerful billionaire on the planet who owns a straight up social media platform, okay, which is hemorrhaging his base of users, but still, like, that's one of the major social media platforms, and this straight up Nazi on it, and he's like following him and actively supporting him.